Hi Gemini, this is 𝑍��𝑋💆. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be your Virgo season / September reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever Gemini resides in your birth chart. This is going to be for your career, your finances, personal growth, and your health, wherever, whatever resonates with you, whatever answers you're looking for, whether it be with your career or with your personal health. This is what this reading is for. Gemini, it seems that what I see here is that when I first looked at your cards, I thought about communication. Communication, it could be in the workplace, or just communication in general. Okay, where you may have it, so there are those of you who may have a tendency to overspeak or overtalk other people. Some of you, like, you may have a tendency to speak before someone else is able to verbalize or articulate what they need to say, you know? And that's just in conversation in general, okay? For some of you. I feel like your finances and your career during Virgo season, or just in the month of September in general, that you guys are in a good place. There are those of you who are in a good place. There may be a Pisces that is like, there's strong Pisces energy here. So there may be a Pisces that you're dealing with, or maybe that it could be a grandmother, it could be a mother, or it could be someone that you're in a relationship with. It could be somebody that you're working with. If this is a person that's external to you, Gemini, but if this is not someone who's external to you and it's not a person, and it could be a child too, but if this is not a person that you're dealing with, this is, again, speaking about communication, thinking before you speak. It's a big thing during Virgo season and during, the month of September. Really going within and quieting your mind, going within the darker parts of yourself, not not dark in a bad way, but like just the quieter aspects of your being. Don't be afraid or reluctant to tap into that part of yourself, or to maybe find a place physically, maybe at home. Maybe there are those of you who need to be at home. There are those of you who are already you're just deciding to be at home, and you want it to just be quiet. You don't want to have a lot of noise. You just want to be left to your thoughts or to your emotions. But just be careful, Gemini, that you're not beating yourself up. For those of you who are mentally in a bind or in a struggle, this is not the time to beat yourself up. This is a time to move forward. It's a time to plant your seeds. When it comes to your health, again, it's all about the throat, or like the neck area. I just feel, and also the head. There may be those of you who maybe have a job where you have to talk a lot, or you're a trainer, or you're a teacher, or you give speeches, or you're a translator. Whatever the case may be, Gemini, there's a sense of, like, there's something about speaking, the throat chakra, for some of you. And there is a need to make sure that you're taking care of your throat, that you're taking care of your voice. Okay, so some of you may be having throat problems, or having a sore throat, or just maybe have bronchitis, or you're coughing a lot. Whatever the case may be, maybe I feel like it's time that you, during this season of Virgo, and doing just to September, the time of September, for the rest of this month, really just sit with yourself. If you want to be at home, be at home. Okay, the overall energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, it's very beautiful energy. Excuse me. It's this energy of abundance, financial opportunity, new job, promotion, a raise. or a lump sum amount of money that's given to you, or a certain wealth that's given to you. For those of you who are worried about your health, or you're just curious about your health, Gemini, I just feel like you guys are going to be okay. You guys are fine. You know, whatever it is that you're looking for health wise, whether it be a doctor's appointment, or you're trying to get a certain medication, or you're trying to change your health routine, or your diet, or what you ingest. I feel like you guys are going to be on the right track. You guys are going to be on point with that. Okay, so the answers that you may be looking for in regards to your health, like, you're going to find them and you're going to be fine. Okay, there are going to be, you're going to have options. You're going to have things given to you. The things that you need are going to be gifted to you, because you've worked very hard to search for answers, I feel. And career-wise, I feel like you guys are in a good place, or you will be in a good place. Okay, you have the High Priestess. It's that Pisces energy. Okay, for those of you who may be older, you know, who are a little bit like maybe in your 40s to 50s to 60s and older, there are those of you who just, you know, maybe you've just made the decision, like, it's time to just for me to settle down. Maybe you've worked a lot in your life and you're just really trying to settle down and get in touch with your spirituality, with your emotions, and just kind of just live a simple life, possibly, to where you can just be left to yourself. And this is just for older, not just for older people. It's for all of those who resonate with this energy, whether you're old or young, mid-age. You know, there are those of you that need to sit in this energy and really practice spirituality. For some of you who are looking for a practice, or you're looking for a certain religion, or, you know, you're just in search of something greater and better, to push you forward towards a better version of yourself, a higher power. I feel that you will be able to identify, you know, whatever you identify with, or if you don't identify with anything, I feel if you sit with yourself, you know, the universe is showing me here that if you sit with yourself and you really do the inner work, meditate, you know, perform yoga, go for walks, you know, the answers will come to you, Gemini. I feel like this is just time to just really quiet your mind and quiet your voice, maybe for some of you. Again, maybe talking too much or talking too excessively. If there's someone that you're fighting with, if this is a Pisces that you're dealing with, or a water sign, a Pisces, it doesn't have to be Pisces, it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, there could be someone that you're dealing with that's more on the emotional front. They're more emotional, and you just may be very vocal, you know, very psychologically. You're very logical, some of you, and you may be dealing with somebody that is not so logical. Like, they may be a deep thinker, you know, maybe, and their heads are in the clouds, and you guys may clash in some way. So that's just for a few of you, you know, or whoever resonates with that. Okay. But it may be for a change. It may be good for you. And this person might be younger than you, Gemini, or you may be younger than this person. You guys just don't see eye to eye necessarily. Okay, again, that's for like a number of you who may resonate with that energy. And you have Pisces once again with the Page of Cups. Okay, again, sitting at home, you know, drinking a nice cup of tea, drinking a lot of water, again, with the voice, you know, and talking. Maybe it's time that you do a lot of talking up here, talking to your spirit guides, talking to God, talking to yourself, you know, mentally and emotionally, trying to understand, like, yourself, discovering things about yourself, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, Gemini. You know, if you need time to yourself and you just need some time to just kind of shut your mouth, or just shut down your brain, or just like quiet your mind and quiet your, you know, take care of your voice. You know, sometimes, you know, you know, like, I talk a lot sometimes, and sometimes I have to think about, like, okay, I really need to just like stop talking and just think about things, you know what I mean? Or if I'm talking to someone I can be passionate about something, or I can be very opinionated about something, and I can forget, okay, well, that person also needs to like share their thoughts, you know. So but for those of you physically with your voice or with your throat, just make sure that you're really taking care of that, you know. I don't know, I get like strong tea vibes. So vibes. So if you guys like tea, or if there are those of you who like tea, get lots of tea, during this time. Those of you who don't really like tea, coffee, or any or try to get into, drinking tea, you know, um, I feel like it would benefit some of you. Um, you have the Five of Swords. This is that conflicting energy. Okay, it's the only card in this reading for you, Gemini, that is very conflicting. Okay. Just a lot going on, a lot of verbal combativeness, could be competition. If there are those of you who have a tendency, again, to overtalk someone or to interrupt someone when they're talking to get your point across, try not to do that too much. Like, try not to do that. Hear someone out before you share your side. Okay? Again, some of you may be dealing with people or a person who is just like completely bipolar, like to you, like they're completely different, and you may not understand like why they think the way they do or why they do things the way they do. But they're an individual, and you're an individual, and if just make sure that you're respecting other people's ways of life. Okay. And for those of you who may have throat problems, or there may be a reason why the universe is kind of bringing this down on you, is because it just wants you to kind of learn to just calm down, learn to listen, not just to other people, but listen to your heart, listen to your mind, listen to yourself, listen to those vibrations of the earth and the vibrations of the universe. Okay. And I don't want you guys to think like I'm telling you guys to shut your mouth and be quiet. Like, I'm not saying that, because you guys are an air sign and you guys may have a lot going on and you guys may be very opinionated, some of you. And that's totally fine. But just make sure that you are not beating someone else down verbally, okay, or physically. I hope it's not physical. And also just make sure that you guys are not beating yourselves down, okay, mentally. Like, if those of you who are meditating, or you just want time to yourself, make sure that you are not beating yourself up. Okay, people make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Own up to those mistakes. Hold yourself accountable. And, move forward. And work on not making those mistakes in the future. It's a very beautiful reading, Gemini. And I wish you all the best. I wish you luck on this journey. Much love and light to all of you, and hopefully I will see you all in your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.